So the first one we got today, we have the fit report. All right. And today, let's see what we got going on today. Okay, here we go. So this is our first article of today. It says research shows body weight training builds 48% more muscle than weight training in overweight individuals. Interesting. Let's read the caption. In overweight individuals, body weight training builds up to 48% more muscle than traditional weight training. How? Body weight exercises like push ups, squats, and planks engage multiple muscle groups, improve joint stability, and reduce injury risk, all while using your own mass at resistance, which is often more than what you lift at the gym. The study highlights that for those carrying extra weight, their body becomes their best gym, leading to greater muscle activation and better functional strength. No equipment, just results. Your body is the weight and the solution. Yeah, man. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Um, and this is very prevalent for you guys that are starting new programs and getting on your health journey. Before you jump into the machines, before you jump into the free weights, you need to build a foundation first. And that typically comes from you doing body weight exercises. Look, I know it looks cool to, machines are pretty easy to use. The free weights can be a little intimidating, I know, for some of you guys, but you really need to focus on body weight exercises, calisthenics, right? So, what do I mean by that? Push ups, dips, body weight squats. Just make sure the form is perfect. A lot of you guys can't even do a proper squat, so you want to skip the body weight squat and go straight into the back squats with the weight on your back, and you already have messed up form. So you have to nail down the the basics first before you guys graduate into the advanced stuff. So you have to get down that foundation. Push-ups, right? So push-ups, and at this point I've done thousands of consultations, thousands of assessments for potential or first time clients. You guys will be surprised, and I'm not shitting on them, but you guys will be surprised as to how many people cannot do 10 push-ups. Mainly men that cannot do 10 push-ups, but they want to jump straight into bench press. They want to jump straight into deadlifting. Bruh, you got to get the foundation right first. You cannot graduate. You cannot start sprinting before you learn how to crawl. But they want to just jump straight into the advanced, movements already. And it doesn't work like that. You guys don't have real strength. Real strength comes from you, doing body weight exercises. And then you build up into the free weights. And then you can add some machine work here and there. But really, the main priority should really just be body weight. Yeah. You guys don't understand what real strength comes from. Your core needs to be activated a certain way. A lot of you guys can't even do sit-ups for 20 reps without you cramping up because you guys don't work your core. So it has to be everything has to start from ground zero. Start with step 1 and then graduate to step 2 and then so on and so forth. So, and you'll notice that doing body weight exercises are good for your joints to strengthen your joints. That way you can lift heavier, you know? Bringing up again about the point about the squatting. Most people when they squat down, they lift their heels off the ground. So you cannot do a proper squat with your heels. If your heels are on the ground, you're not doing a proper squat. There's no way you can build any strength with that type of form. Most people's most people when they squat down, they have poor ankle stability. So when they squat down, their feet should be straight, but as they squat, their feet tend to turn outwards. So that means you have to work on your ankle stability. You have to strengthen your ankles. How do you do that? Do a lot of single leg exercises. Single leg exercises, split squats, pistol squats, all of these can be modified as well, but you have to start from single leg movements, you know. So it's gonna drastically increase your strength over time. It's not gonna happen in one day or in a month, but over time you have to always just the moral of the story is this, man. In your workout plan or program or you know, whatever type of program you're following, you have to make sure there's body weight exercises in there. You never ever want to rule out the foundation of true strength, and that comes from you doing calisthenics. So, that's what I encourage most people to do, especially if you're starting out, in your health journey. Guys are trying to lose weight, and build muscle. This is the correct way to go about doing that. You know, so start from point A and then move on to point B, man. You guys are doing way too much, way too fast, and then you hit a plateau, and then you don't know where else to turn. So, you know, do everything step by step, man.